I'm Kip from kiphakes.tv and I'm so excited. Something amazing has come in the post and I can't wait to share it with you. Do you want to see what it is? So today we have got the Sony ZV-1 camera. Now you might be thinking, it's just a camera. It is not just a camera. This camera, as it says, is made for vlogging. So, I mean, it couldn't be any more up my street if it tried. I have had a variety of cameras for vlogging over the years. I use my phone, so whatever phone I've got at the time. It's mostly a Samsung phone. I use that. I have a Canon EOS 70 or 700D. I can never remember which one it is. I had that and I used that for a while, and that does great full HD video, but it's really big and bulky. And then I switched to the Canon EOS M50, which is recording this right now, and that was good, but when you're out and about and filming in 4K, the autofocus just isn't the greatest in 4K. It just really struggles to catch focus. And when you've got sort of dynamic stuff that you're vlogging, like roller coaster rides and people rushing around, you need something that focuses like that. And doing it in 4K, it just didn't really work all that well. So I started using my GoPro Hero 7, which is amazing. It's small, it's got a great wide field of view, and it is really, really good. However, the sound quality from it is absolutely shocking. So I do have the pack that allows you to connect an external microphone to it, and that works really well. It's really good, but it's just another thing to carry. So I really wanted a camera that was good at focusing, that was good at recording sound, and that was good for vlogging. And there are many cameras out there, and I sort of stumbled across the Sony ZV-1 and I thought, yes, this is the one for me. So I've ordered one and it's arrived, and I'm looking forward to sort of showing you how it all works. But first we just need to get it out of the box and we'll have a little quick look at it, and maybe I can show you like some of the menus and stuff. We'll see. I don't know how it's all going to work, but I can't wait for you to see it. So yeah, this is the Sony ZV-1. It's made for vlogging. Is it made for unboxing? It's making a... don't know what that is, but we'll find out. So before I unbox that mofo, I've got to tell you, I now have a Patreon page, and that basically allows you, the viewer, to help support my channel and my outputs. You can subscribe to that from just £3 a month, and if you subscribe at some of the different tiers, you'll also be able to watch these videos before they get released to the wide world. And I'll also include outtakes, mistakes, longer edits, stuff like that. I'll include bits of footage that didn't quite make it and behind the scenes stuff. So yeah, if you could join my Patreon, that would be amazing. It's patreon.com/kiphakes, and yeah, I'll be able to share with you my journey a little bit more and give you a bit of the sort of inside track on what's coming up. So yeah, check that out. But I guess now you're not here for that. You are here to see what's in the box of the Sony ZV-1. Let's get it out of the box. Okay, so we've got this sleeve that tells us it's made for vlogging. We don't need that. So this is the grown-up packaging without all that childish YouTube shizzle on it. There we go. So yeah, let's get it out. Oh, it's got a security seal. Let me get the scissors. Right, scissors got. It makes me nervous breaking through the seals of these things. I'm like, what if I don't want it? Can't send it back now. Well, actually, under UK distance selling laws, you can. You're entitled to inspect the items before, if you want to send them back. Just tell them that you're opening them for inspection. But we're not inspecting this. We're actually keeping this. Oh, what is this? This is the European Guarantee Information Document. We won't worry about that. I can register my product online. Yes. What is this? This is the reference guide. Okay, that seems quite important. And then we've got, oh, some accessories. Now this can come with a special mount. It's like a selfie stick, and it's got buttons on, Bluetooth buttons on, where you can actually control the camera. You can control the zoom, you can turn the recording on or off, but I didn't actually go for that. I'll tell you about that in a bit. But yeah, so that is one of the accessories. There is the manual. There's a lot of words in there. What's this? What's this? Oh, there we go. Right, we're in. Oh my word, that camera is tiny. Okay, let's look at the other stuff before we look at the camera. What's this? Oh, okay. I've been looking forward to looking at this. This is the dead cat. It's not Tina Turner's wig. There we go. So that is the dead cat. So basically this has got a hot shoe mount thing, and it just slides in and it becomes a dead cat for the microphone. I've been expecting you, Mr. Hicks. So yeah, so you can use the internal microphone and give it some wind protection with that as well. So that's awesome. What's this? Okay, so what have we got here? Oh, okay. So this is a micro USB cable. Micro USB? This is 2020, folks. We should be using USB-C, not this nonsense. Oh no, I've got to get the camera out next. I wanted to save that till last. Oh, hello. Oh, do you know what? That's quite weighty. Quite weighty indeed. Let's get that out on the overhead camera. There we go. Oh, ooh. Look at that. Look at that. So I'll just let me show you all around it. There we go. That is an absolute beauty. Do you know what it is? I was expecting it to be quite light and dainty, but no, that is wonderful. So let's look at the top of it. On the top here we've got an on-off button, we've got a mode button, we've got a record button. It has got a separate record button, which is very helpful. It's got a standard shutter button, it's got the zoom control with those, and it's also got the button to do like the bokeh effect, but we'll talk about that in a mo. Then on the side here we've got a microphone port, a multi-port, so I guess that's the micro USB connector, and a micro HDMI connector. And then on the back here we've got the function button, we've got the menu button, we've got a little joggy wheel, and we've got the playback button, we've got the bin button, and here we have an articulating screen. There we go. So it does spin round as well and go back. But yeah, obviously ideal if you're making videos. It's good to be able to see yourself. So it's not a poppy up screen, it just spins round. Now I've heard that these do have not so much issues, but these can get quite hot. By default they will record for a maximum of 5 minutes in 4K mode. You can turn off the overheat protection and it will basically keep on recording for as long as possible. But if you're recording for long periods of time, it's good to leave the screen out to help the heat dissipate from the back of it. So that's a top tip for you. And also on the top there we've got the big microphone, and this is the cover. It's not actually just like a cold shoe, it is a fully hot shoe, and it does have the little pins on there, so you can connect some Sony accessories in there. I think there's a stereo microphone that works in it. So that is a weighty boy. I like the look of that. That's very good. Right, what else do we have in the box? I don't think there's much else apart from, there we go. That is the battery. So that is a Sony NP BX1 battery. Shall we put it in and switch it on? There we go. Right, it is in there like swimwear. Bottom is locked. Shall we do this? Right, let's do this. Don't know how well it's going to appear on this camera, but we'll see. So let's turn this bad boy on. Okay, so we are English. Set area, date, time. Yes, let's do that. Yes, we're Lisbon, London. Lisbon, London. It is daylight savings time right now, isn't it? I think so. It is. Date's time. So the day I'm recording this is the 10th. Hang on. Of July 2020. And what's the time? The time is 3. Oh, fun. The time is 3:33. Right, there we go. Date format, day, month, year. Yeah, we've got it in the correct format. Ooh, imaging edge. Go here for available applications. Won't do that just yet. You can't do touchscreen on the menus. That's interesting. Whoa! There we go. Okay, so let's just have a little look around the menus. I can't really take pictures of my desk. So there we go. This is all the settings. So I'm just quickly going through them because, you know, I see it's got a soft skin effect. You can actually go like full Instagram filter and beautify your face. I'm going to turn that off. I think if you're going to see me, you should see me as I am. A terrible, ugly man. Right, look, there's so much stuff here. So there you go, there's the product showcase. Basically, this has got a setting on it where usually if you throw something up in front of the camera can get a bit confused and lose focus. But this has got the product showcase setting, which is designed for like vloggers who like go, oh, look at this cool product, wallop. And it instantly pings and focuses in on that. So you can turn that product showcase mode on and it will just go ping and it will focus on what's being held in front of the camera. It is very, very cool, amazing. It's got loads and loads of things. So I'm looking forward to just sitting down and having a little play, and then I'll get round to look at the camera. But this is good stuff. There's plenty to see, and I like being able to tweak things. And also, I don't think they're available yet, but Sony are releasing drivers for this to be used as a webcam on the computer, and I think that is going to be pretty compelling, especially with the way the product showcase feature works. That's going to be very cool. Right, we're back to the beginning. There's a lot of menus there to be cracking on with. I'm loving this. This is really, it just feels really nice and properly well made. I don't have an SD card in there at the moment, so this has got something I really like about this is the stabilization. So it's got like a stabilization inside it, which does a good job, and it's also got electronic stabilization as well, and so you can have them both switched on or just have the in-camera stabilization switched on. But what it does is it records the data in the gyroscope, so you can use the free Sony software. It's called Catalyst Browse, and you can actually turn on the stabilization post-production. So for example, if you turn the stabilization off for some reason, you can then, the data is saved in the video files and you can run it through the Catalyst Browse app, and it will add back the stabilization, which is really cool. So yeah, that is something that's super handy, because obviously when you're out and about and walking, you do need some stabilization. The in-camera stabilization is pretty good, and it's really good, like the whole electronic stabilization thrown into the mix as well. If you're using the full electronic stabilization, there is a bit of a crop on your picture. So for example, if you turn off the stabilization, so you want to get like a full shot, and then you forget to turn it back on again for the rest of your shoot, then what you can do is just go back and basically switch it on again in the video files, which is amazing. It's also got some proper color profiles in there as well for grading, but this records in several different color formats, so you can then go and grade it, and I'm looking forward to testing that out. So yeah, I think I need to get a bit more of a handle on this camera before I can like go into too much detail, because there's just so much to learn. Now let me just show you it with the Tina Turner thing on. I didn't go for the Sony Bluetooth grip with it, largely because I think the grip is a little bit too short because of the size of the lens. I think you need a bit of length away from you when you're filming like that to get you sort of fully in the frame and get a bit of background to make your shots as wide as possible. And I was looking at the Sony arm, and I don't think it gives you quite enough reach. There's no way of extending it, and I just thought, no, I'd much rather use my Gorilla Pod and hold it out a little bit further to get sort of a better shot in. So one of the things I really like about the Sony ZV-1 is the fact that it's got a background defocus mode. Now a lot of phones do this, but it's done in software. This actually adjusts the lens, I think it adjusts the aperture on the lens to blur out the background. So at the moment, you can see the background, it's clear, but if I just press the C1 button at the top of the camera, boom, look, background is out of focus. So yeah, that's quite cool, isn't it? And that's done by adjusting the lens. It's not done by software. It is actually the lens that's doing it. So let's turn it off. And then let's turn it back on again. Isn't that smart? I like that. Look at me, focus on me, not behind me, look at me. So yeah, but this is looking very intriguing, and I can't wait to go out and about a bit more to show you it in action. But for now, that is the Sony ZV-1 vlogging camera unboxed, and yeah, I'm interested to see how it all works. Now before I go, I have to say thank you so much to my top tier VIP Patreons, and that is the wonderful Becky and Jamie. They have already signed up to my Patreon and they have gone top tier, so I will give them the shout out they deserve for doing that for me. Thank you so much, guys, I really do appreciate it. And anyone who subscribes at any level to my Patreon, I love you all, and signing up to Patreon will just help me buy more stuff like this and show it to you. So the more people that subscribe, the better and more comprehensive I can make this channel. But don't worry, I'll still be making videos and you'll still be able to see them free of charge. I'm not charging for everything. I'm not sold my soul completely. So anyway, that is it from me. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll be back soon for some more vlogging fun. See ya!